I've taken some photos of the course, and I want to walk you through it all and try to show you a little bit of what we're doing, what we've got ahead of us tomorrow. So I'm going to start off now. So fence 1, 2, 3 are pretty open galloping fences, and here the fence 4, which is a sloping jump going towards the first water jump, and you'll see it's on a kind of a bending, what I'm hoping will be a 5 stride. So then, which brings us to 5A and B, which is a substantial log in, drop into water, and then the jump in the water is going to be a little bit of a waiting 4 strides, I believe, once we get into the water. So gallop away, we've got another 1 jump, and then fence 7 is a big log jump, and it's on quite a drop on the other side. You'll see some skyline, Tokyo skyline in the horizon. So we jump 7, and then turn, and the second water complex, which is a pretty substantial jump into the water, which is fence A and B, and here I'm taking you all the direct routes here, which I'm hoping to do. So jump in A and B, and then C and D is this boat in the water. I haven't taken the best photo here because there is a bending line to this jump, and then 9A and B is, so after we jump the boat in the water, then you turn again, jump up a little step up, and then it's a moving 4 strides to the corner, which you see ahead of me. So we gallop on, and there's another jump in between, and then we come to another water jump. So there's a lot of water jumps here. So which is 11A, which is a narrow brush fence into water, which, I haven't got it on the photo, but it's quite a steep approach to this jump. So you come down a hill and then approach to this narrow brush to another narrow brush, and so you'll see the other narrow brush in the water, and from one to the other it steps in 4 strides in the water, which obviously I'll get to watch a couple before I go, so I'll get more of an idea what it's like. Then we move on. There's another jump in between, and then we have this coming up quite a steep rise, and you don't quite get the feeling of it from this photo, but it's quite a steep climb up to 12A, and I'm going to take it on an angle and try to do the inside jump, which is the left-hand side jump, to the right-hand side of the other one, and it should work in 2 strides. And so there you see the B element, which is the 2 strides. And then we move on. There's another 1 jump, and then this is probably the scopiest jump on the course. It's 14 A, B, C, and D, so it's big wide oxer. I'm going to aim for that tree that you see ahead of us there at the oxer, and that should work out on a bending right turn to that corner in 5 strides. But they're actually quite big jumps, and it doesn't look quite as much on this photo I see, but it's a proper 5-star question. So big oxer, right turn to a corner. And then we move on. The next big complex is 16A, B, and C. So this is a drop here. I'm going to come aiming for that turbine, the wind turbine in the horizon there, and that should make it just a drop off and a bending 3 to that brush that you see, and then a little bit of a left turn. So there's the B that you see, and then a left turn to the C, which is again doesn't look quite that big, but it's actually a really big corner for C, and it should come out up in a 6 stride line. We're now at coming up to the 6-minute mark. So fence 17 is the dragon fence, that's at the 6-minute mark. The course is 7-minute 45 course, which I think is going to be very, very difficult to get under the time. So that's fence 17. And then here's the this is what that we call a coffin. So you have a sloping rail in, a very short stride to a ditch, a very short stride to that stump jump out. And then this is the last major complex, so it's a big table on top of a mound, and then again gallop into the water to a corner jump. So steps in a forward 4, and then a 2 stride. So there's the C element, and 2 stride, and then to the D element. And then after that, on the way home, we have this the 2 train jumps, and I'm going to try to angle across there in the 5 strides, which steps in a bending 6 or a direct 5, and then the keyhole kind of jump right at the end, steps in a 7 or 8. So there's quite a lot to do, quite intensive, a lot of jumps in a small amount of time. It's certainly an endurance test. It's just, a lot to do in a short amount of time, and it's certainly going to be influential. So fingers crossed for all the US horses, and I really appreciate everybody's support, and let's hope I have some good news and good reporting next time we check in. Thank you.